Hello everyone, welcome to a new wandering. I am still in Paphos and I could say it is one of Cyprus's most magical seaside spots, and right in front of me is the iconic Paphos Castle. It's a small squat fortress that has guarded this harbour for many centuries. And today I'll try to explore with you its long story, some surprising twists, and the wider harbour area from ancient ruins to the modern waterfront life. Now, Paphos sits on Cyprus's southwest coast and is part of the UNESCO World Heritage Zone that stretches from the harbour inland across Roman villas, theatres and necropolises. The harbour we just passed and this small medieval castle act as a gateway between ancient Paphos and the modern town we see today. And if you're wondering what's up with this, you can see that they have built up an outdoor theatre. So you have all the seats, and then there's this stage right in front of the castle. And I just missed out on seeing Zorba the Greek ballet, which finished a few days ago. But anyway, let's go and see the castle. I can see the other side set up like a venue for events. Now I'll try to run through a brief historical timeline of this castle. Originally the site began as a Byzantine fortification built to protect the harbour, which was a practical defensive outpost where the sea met the town. There's still some of the music going on in the background. Well, let's go in. And suddenly it looks larger than it does from the outside. Okay, you need to pay €2.50 and you can visit it. Now let's see. I've not really seen anything description wise. Maybe at the gate where I did not pay attention because I got distracted by the size of it. Why are you flickering? Now the next stage of this little castle happened. Sorry, the lights are really bothering me. Just 1 second. I wonder what this served. Don't know. Anyway, after the Byzantine times, the Lusignans, a Frankish dynasty that ruled medieval Cyprus, rebuilt and expanded the harbour defences during the 1200s, and they added towers and other fortifications to guard the trade and defend against any raiders. Looks like a dungeon, but I'm sure it wasn't. It's a little room. Inscriptions would be nice. Now, fairly soon after, Paphos's wider medieval fortifications suffered major damage in a large earthquake in 1222. But in spite of the earthquake, the defensive works of all kinds continued in various form here and the harbour. Just trying to pan on the top part. Oh, does the visitors take photos? Okay, there's quite a few of these locked little chambers. On this part, it's almost symmetrical to the other side we've been in. Huh. And another one. Dum, dum, dum. What's in there? I don't know. Okay, I'll take you to the top in a second. Just quickly panning around again. And let's move on to the next segment in history. When Venice controlled Cyprus, they dismantled some of the coastal forts to prevent them from falling into enemy hands. And later, after the Ottoman conquest, the fort at the harbour was rebuilt. The surviving structure that we see today largely reflects the Ottoman restoration dated 1592. Supposedly there's an inscription above the entrance to which I forgot to pay attention, and on that we can find the name of the governor at the time, Ahmed Pasha. Okay, let's go and climb up there. Quite steep stairs. Wait, they are very large. But there's a breeze. And up. And the breeze feels so nice. Okay, let's go this way. The sea looks beautiful, as is the sky. Okay, I came from there. Just waiting for people to shuffle around a bit. And as always, I'm curious when I find some sort of openings to some old place. I can see the sea from there. Okay, it's my turn. Wow, what a view! And we can hear the roaring of the sea. We turn around. There's the middle bit of it. Found another climbing spot. Okay, what else can I tell you? The castle has been repaired multiple times in the 20th century after various earthquake damages and some other wear. And it even survived a bombardment during the conflict of 1974 with only limited damage. And today is a public monument which is occasionally hosting exhibitions and part of the annual cultural festival season. Now, if I would want to sum it up and say what makes the castle interesting, I would probably say that it's like a compact record of Cypriot rulers. The structure shows the layers, as I said at the beginning, from the Byzantine foundations to the Frankish Lusignan additions, the Venetian interventions, mostly of dismantling, and then the Ottoman rebuilding. And in short, it's like a readable history lesson in stone. Let's see this other side of it as well. Oh yeah, shade. It's quite crazy how you long for it when you're in the sun all day. I just spotted something. Let me show you. Can you see the little lighthouse in the distance? I centered it into the middle of the screen. I hope to make it there as well one day. And here now full view of the theater bit. And they're still practicing there. Oh, I missed an interesting. Okay, they're she goes again. The random things you get to see when you're feasting further down, I find them very interesting. She's very gracious. Okay, let's have one more quick look on this side before I descend. Oopsie. I just realized I've not shown you this side. I will need to walk around back because that's the way we can go back down. Halfway down and out. And I just wanted to include that I believe that is the with the governor's name on it. It's quite faint, but maybe the eagle-eyed ones can decipher it. Some of the edge bits. Castle. Now, before I end the video, I just wanted to mention a few little bits about the harbour and the surrounding area. As you could see from above, it's not a very large harbour, but for centuries the harbour was Paphos's economical heart, if you will, where ships, fishing boats and trade shaped local life. Today it's mixed-use marina with cafes, boat trips, water sports and promenades. It becomes very alive now during the evenings, and I'm looking forward to going on a day's boat trip. I'm not sure when yet, but hopefully it will happen. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this shorter wandering through the castle and enjoy the sights. I wish you all a lovely day and make sure to look out for the future wanderings in Cyprus. Until then, ahoy!